And we are indeed back. Yep, we just gotta go take a nap. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to sleep. Wait, I think... Yes. Me, made, and oops.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you.
Oops.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
Yeah, no shit. We accidentally killed someone. Hey, Ultimate Kirby fan.
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another?
Oh, yeah.
It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing even deeper.
All right.
Just gotta message back someone real quick. We're almost besties with Igor. Besties.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Ooh. We just lost a good 10% right there. Ooh. Like 11%.
Is that true?
Did you hear Okamura died? It was all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? Man, I wish I was watching when it happened. You're probably better off and it was a total disaster. I'd never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news said it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. Ooh.
Listen this time.
And this
okay?
aids the professor of literature. Did you see the interview? I thought it was gonna be some sort of hidden camera show at first. I was so scared. I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in a class here. Not to mention that you have midterms starting on Mondays. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. You said we're going. It would seem the police showing up at our school. Police? What for? Your sister hadn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okamura's death in some way? There is no connection between our school and Okamura Foods. Do you think they came in to talk to Haru? She's absent today. And seriously, what are you here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. And head straight home when school ends. Understand that, everyone? Ooh. Things getting dicey.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
What?
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Apparently there was a calling card for the principal. My suspicion, it was placed.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying.
Because I'm not.
If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Ah, she's getting more and more into the fact that we're not bad guys, per se.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's
looks like the
principal,
drugs are
the
really
public's
kicking in.
opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect?
Ooh.
What in the world did the police inject into you?
My vision is getting distorted.
Can you hear me? You need to stay focused.
Stay awake, stay awake, stay awake, stay awake.
Don't scare
Stay
me
awake,
like
stay
that.
awake, stay awake.
If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you?
She just pulled out a calling card.
This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
We're catching up with the plot. Evening. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I'm worried. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. Looks like anything she's seen is, doesn't look like she's seen anything in our chats either. I'm worried about her. No, I want bed. You still don't know anything. Sleep. Plot's getting interesting. Sae Nijima is probably the most curious about her being the next target. that's a nasty 11% drop. Brush my nose. Blow my nose. Off camera. There we go. I am back. Blow my nose. Oh, Kira-kun? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought I need something to tell you. What's the matter? There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss with everyone, though. We should head out to the high school after school. Was murdered? Was it? But that was live on broadcast. It wasn't an illness. It had to be murder. It was murder time.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what? What's up? People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down.
Yeah, don't think they
Not
care.
everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
We've been played.
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this?
Oh, the woes of being a student.
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
She makes a good point. Like, we have too little to go off of right now, and we need to make sure that we don't have issues. Ooh, Nelly.
For real?
This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened with President Okumura? They would never do such a thing. Is that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it always seems like everyone's forgotten what they've done up to this point. They won't stop me, though. I will continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later. Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him. Oh, I can't do anything. So, what can we do right now? That's all we can do right now is sit tight and wait. Take a nap. That's a meaty 8%. Hurts my pride as a Phantom Thief. Seed's approval only get down to 60? That's enough. I'm sorry for worrying you, everyone. I won't be able to respond for a little while. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems like everyone's having difficulty not only with clients, but the press as well. They're handling preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty I'm unable to help at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch when things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bless that girl, worrying about others even at a time like this. Hers a sweet little muffin. I never finished their social link, so I feel really guilty. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him.
Impossible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid said, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. And we've been cheering on the murderers all this time. It has to be a set. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They're not heroes, they're just criminals. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. It's really disappointing. Were they lying? Oh, noes. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any idea? Of course not. If I were to guess, it would say the corporate behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobikawa's office. Someone must have had planned that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. These bad guys. Our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's turn ourselves in. Let's prove our innocence. How are we going to do that? Looks like our only choices now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Damn it! Why did this gotta happen to us? I wish we can prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep lying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Sorry to bring this up when things are so chaotic, but I know it's been tough after Mr. Grimroll, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes to hurt to restore your reputation. Here's the info I had. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently, an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in Shibuya Underground. He acts as a homeless person during the day and then goes to work at night. He hasn't left any traces of his true identity, though, so nothing the police can do. Hey, everyone's gotta work. How can you accept that? Killing people is not okay. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yoi Kuretana. But I'm seriously scared. I don't want to do anything with this. I'm linking this to you from the Phantoms. Mishima really does get some amazing influence for sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okamura's death, but we can't just. We gotta prove ourselves, and justice is momentous. We should discuss this with everyone when we have the time. Oh wait, we have to meet up with everyone before we can go in.
I'll just add this.
Ooh. Check out the rooftop. Exams are close. Exams coming up. Have you all said it's been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was the second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Yeah, I already have max social link with the so now. Well, since it's raining and all. Man, my throat's been tingling. Welcome, thank you for your continued patronage. If you want a fish, it'll be 3,000 yen. My voice. Throat, why? It's raining today, so you might catch a lot of rains. Nice.
Yes.
Another winter tag.
For real?
That one was surprisingly tough. I think that's the trick. Just rapid tap. Mind fishy. Turn right. Wait.
Oh! For real?
I am so mad. I am so mad right now. I am so mad. Oh, that could have been a good one. Let's buy one more of that. A little under halfway there.
Yo.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi!
Oh! Nice.
Nothing like failing to fish relieves the stress. Nothing like failing to fish relieves the stress. Nothing like failing to fish relieves the stress. Oh no, I didn't fail to fish. I'm stressed now.
All right.
I'll come back later. I'm still mad at myself. I could have gotten a good 5,000 smackers. But, nope.
Hi.
Had to mess it up like a pleb. At least I have the teacher-made waifu to make me curry. I swear Persona isn't weird. So they were just deceiving us? I guess Akechi was right after all. No, I still believe in the Phantom Thieves. The murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long will the police are going to let them run loose? My voice.
This sucks.
I wonder when Okamura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. Well, it must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okamura-san is just pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? It's hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. This is a full-blown public execution. Indeed it was. But it wasn't us. I swear. I swear it wasn't. It was that guy in the black mask. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of moodles. All the celebrities who support us now are being criticized too. It all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been so many people who just simply went to the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our current situation first. Our state of affairs continue to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, if we can't make a move when we don't have any leads, what are we supposed to do then? Right around your when your exams ends will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after exams end. No way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Caruso! You gotta pay attention when someone's when you're listening to someone, or when someone's talking to you. I feel murderous intense. Wah! Dodge like an expert. Wow! What an epic dodge! That was nuts. Is he Ninja? The Twitch streamer? No. Well, whatever. Moving on. The teacher just straight up threw chalk at us. If that ever happened in my school, ooh, there would be a big uproar. Guess what? The only thing we can do now.
I should write something.
Well, let's hang out with you. I got the Fancies strapped this time in the toy caps in the back alley. It costs 500 each try, so I can win one. Play once in a while. Do you have time? Yeah, let's hang out with them.
Over there, then.
Let's go somewhere quiet. My bro.
Hey!
That kid I took money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told him that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told them to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day, she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. I begged her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But she told me once to stop fighting, you lose. And once you stop fighting, you lose. And that's those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Chris's son, Shinya, what are you doing?
Huh?
Mom? I knew it. What? You've been acting strange lately, just as I suspected. Someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone must have been coming into the picture. So, are you one who has been such a bad influence to my Shinya? Calm down. How can I stay calm when you're leading my precious son astray? My blood's boiling thanks to your unacceptable behavior. What are you gonna do about it? Stop it! Will you take responsibility if my son, my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? Well, I am on probation. All this time and money I spent on him, wasted. Huh? What are you gonna do about that, huh?
No
Mom,
way.
Kurusu-san is... Kurusu-san? I'm gonna remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I may have to tell your school. One of their students is stalking my son. Wait, what? Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya. We're going home. Take it easy on him. He's my son, and I can do whatever I want to him. If you're gonna keep meddling with him, I'm gonna call the police. Bring it on, lady. Bring it on, lady. Fine. Just know this. I don't tend to lose. Now, let's go. But, Shinya, you are Shinya, aren't you? Yes. I snuck away when my mom was shot.
I'm sorry.
Just don't want to say I'm really sorry about it. Really. Ready? Crap, I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. Actually, I just wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think the Fan Thieves can turn my mom back to her old self? She knew it appeared to be verging on tears. Please, tell the Fan Thieves, change my mom back the way she used to be. What's your mom's name? Oh, her name? Hanae. Hanae. Hanae Oda. I gotta go.
See you later.
Let's play again sometime. Please don't hate me. I feel the brotherly affection of Shinya. Shinya! Broya! Shimbro!
Alright.
Broya! I'm gonna call you that. I gotta discuss this with him. My Broya! Want to help a king dude out, huh? And we're gonna do it by changing his mom's heart? I bet it's a real tough decision to make. I mean, he's only in elementary school, right? That's a lot for a little kid to be dealing with. You're right, we should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
Okay.
So I guess it counts as a unanimous decision. So the Fan Thieves are murderers. I guess all the praise they got before doesn't amount to anything much now. Why? Okay, let's head over to Shinjuku. See a fortune teller lady and tell him, hey, I want to hang out with this guy, but he doesn't like me enough. Can you make him like me? Here's 5,000 smackers. Please take a seat.
What shall we do?
You know this guy, he was part of the Yakuza. I want to be better friends with him, you know? He's a daddy-o. He's Iwabro.
Here we go.
I need to be there for my Iwabro.
What do you think?
And now, we can rank up.
I'll just add this. I should write something.
I want to check the request section about something. It's getting crazy out there with all the incidents happening. It'll make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So what do you want today? I want to work. I'm hanging out with Iwabro. There's something I need to talk to you about. I can feel I can become closer with Iwabro. The Hangman persona. Inami. What do you want to do? Want to hang out with him? Yeah!
Good.
Alright. Come to the back.
Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you're out with Koro over there at the diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out, I guessed right. Suda is one of the other... Suda was the one on the other end of the Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently, he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns.
Interesting.
This is where it's getting interesting, though. If he's smuggling all that shit in, why does he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't some seem off to you? Absolutely. Right? The piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he got shit now. I'm really saying he is here. I don't want those Hong guys ever to be delivered on their end of the deal. I don't think those Hong guys will ever be delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money, and just flat stiffed him out of guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kuro were at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating the Hakan transaction like some kind of massive business success, which means Suda's been lying to them this whole time. And now they're trying to use me to cover up his he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. It's clever. Yep, and everyone knows he's one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. I'll make sure Kuro won't be labeled like I was. He'll be regular, respectable adults. Something I could never have dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kuro. Okay? Okay? Is Suda seriously dangerous? Yeah. I like to think he's above thug shit like that. But if he wanted, he can get rid of me, no problem. Unless I had some kind of witness with me, that is. Wait a sec. I got you!
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. You wouldn't dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It's way too complicated. Way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer.
Good.
Alright then, it's settled. Let me know when you... Oh, let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? Which, that should be good for you, yeah? Ooh. Expert customization allows you to customize high-grade guns. Nice. But damn! Woo! Getting some serious Yakuza shit. Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Doing his voice hurts mine. Ah. Such a disappointing sound. The They still haven't cut the Phantom Thieves. I don't care how they do it. Just throw them in the slammer already. It's too scary to have murderers on the loose. I know what kind of people the culprits are. The murderers don't give them me of any of this justice crap. Ooh. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral's over, I feel like there's a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. This must be tough. It is, but I'm okay. I actually feel bad having everyone worried about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? This is awful! Haru! Be my muffin. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I'll think of something as I rejoin everyone when the exam's end. See. She's the one who's been in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up. Haru, you sweet muffin butternut cookie.
Well then.
Let's do it.
What should we do? What should we do? You know what? I'm thinking about doing mementos today. Excuse me. I'm thinking about doing mementos today. But I'm gonna wait because I'm about to get Iwari's request and I'm about to get Shinya's request.
What shall we do?
I'm gonna do the affinity with Shinya. Maybe because I didn't get any bonus options for him today. Or last time.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save on this one because if Iwari doesn't want to hang out truly, then I'll just reload and just redo this bit. Ooh, nice wonders tags now. Come on, fish, notice? Yes.
Nice. Still no superfish. Become a pro fisher. I'll come again later.
You're back.
And I'll take the meantime to quickly go to the bathroom. Be right back. Now let's get a refill on my drink.
Where have you been? Been searching
We are back! As much of an update, but I don't think I'm going back to school. I think I'm going back to school tomorrow, so I can work out now. You're still okay, don't push yourself. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind is always wandering if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. I don't know how to put it, but try not to think too much stuff too much. If anything happens, you can rely on us. We're on your side, however. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I doubted you all a tiny bit. You can't blame me for that. But it's hard for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel emotions, the flood of emotions it's been. It was really hard to lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. Y'all helped me so much. Right back at you. Thank you. Those words are really reassuring. Well then, I'll see y'all around school.
I should write something.
What do you want to do?
That's Kyle Gunn.
Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
In that case, I got a big favor to ask ya. I want to sell things with Suda. You will come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can't say no. You need maximum guts. You need to be lion-hearted. Is that right? I appreciate it. It's gonna be on the Girder Bridge. It's close. So follow me. So, you know everything. Wait! What's with that? That's the Brighton from your shop, isn't it? Ah, I should have known he was working for you. Hey. He's here as my witness today. Now listen, I'm glad to keep my mouth shut about your failed deal if you stay away from my family. Holy shit, what the kitty? In my room. Okay. Straight snuck in right out the window. The cat was hiding on in a weird corner of my room. That includes me, Karu, and this kid here. You're still sticking to the code, even when in retirement. Yeah. Rules aren't meant to be broken. You're sharp as ever, Mune. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch in your absence. I bet we never get duped by the Hong Kong motherfuckers. We'd still have you as my right-hand man. Instead, I'm stuck dealing with the mess that Masa made for me. Hey, kid. Sorry for getting respect from the team and yourself wrapped up in this bullshit feud. Hope dealing with all this Yakuza business ain't too much trouble. Did it for your wife. Thanks, kid. Yo. Suda, I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole thing's been a real goddamn pain in my ass. But it's over. You're finished. I don't think you understand, Mune. Whoa. What? You're not the one who gets to make the decisions around here. The hell you're doing? I'm done playing nice with you. You're gonna make me what I need one way or another. Why? If you can't do it fast, both your son and this little witness of yours is gonna pay for it. What'd you say? Christ, Suda! You're not some random dog off the street. You're supposed to be better than this. Times have changed, Mune. You're the one hung up on bullshit with like pride and duty. But you know what? Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn code of honor anymore. bastard. Now, listen to me. You're a little piece of shit. You little piece of shit. You're going to make me those guns, and you're gonna do it fast. Don't make me tell you again.
Shit.
Ugh, such freaking idiots. That guy ain't the Suda I know. Based on what happened here. Done for the second I give him guns what he's looking for. God damn it. Look, kid, you should probably go. I don't have any more tasks for you. Just forget all of this. I want to help you. I appreciate the offer, I really do. But I can't let you do that. I'm gonna make those guns for him. I got it if I'm gonna protect Kuru. If that means helping out the psychopath, so be it. Seems why he's painted in the corner. He might end up dead if I don't do something about Suda soon. Suda, we need to turn into such a heartless bastard. What is his full name? Huh? Well, why do you... Actually, it's probably best that you know. It's Akimitsu Suda. He was famous around here for being an incredible martial artist back in the day. If you see him around town, run. Go to the police if you have to. That'll keep you safe as long as you tell them who's after you. Anyways, we're done here. Thanks for all you've been giving.
Later.
Take care. Take care of yourself, kid. We need to help you while you get out of this terrible situation. Shady deal in the shadows. I like how he said, like, the police know who he is. Just, like, say, oh, this guy's after me. And you'll be fine.
Hi!
I like that, like, sense of, like, history it gives. I'm getting so much curry. I could have way more, like, infinite way more curry. Oh, another drop. 47%. Oh, we're below half. No. We're losing the trust. Hold on, Niners is the worst. I should have started studying sooner. Hey, at least the school's festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still gonna hold it? It might get canceled. Don't say that. You bumming me out before the exams. Things aren't bad enough as it is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. It's just a little hard on that. There we go. I hate tests. Did you hear those rumors? I wonder if they really are from our school. Really? No way. But what if? Oh, this is bad. We all know what rumors are like.
Pretty bad, huh?
The Phantom Thieves have gone on deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change the CEO's heart, but they just ended up killing him instead. You know what they've been saying? They killed Principal Kobayashi. Kobayashi. Yeah. I thought they were bad, but I never expected them to turn out to be moyos. Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed? Quiet down, I'll be handing out your exam booklets. Looks like I'm looking up the... Actually, let's try to guess these.
Well, shall we begin?
First day's exams. Begin. What is the original word for guillotine? Guillotine. I don't remember. Guillotine. Origin. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the Persona 5 answers. Here's...
Ooh, we can do this! Yep.
Ahem.
Oh man, we're just gonna lose all of our supports within like within test exams.
Hey!
There's still room for the Phantom Thieves. You know that they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that the criminals should be left to do whatever they want. Still, they could have at least left the principal to the police. And I mean, did you see the press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that. I've been wondering if Akechi has been alright along. I wonder if Akechi has been around all along. Oh, he's so admirable. Sticking to his guns, even for so many people who were against him.
Now everyone.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll ask you to leave. You'll get a 0 on the exam.
Now everyone.
This will be the second day of the exams. Please begin. Was the following statements about this ball is true? It was designed for TV. It was designed for broadcast. It's 13 faces.
Ooh, we can do this!
Nice. Rabata. We work for slave labor. I know that one.
Ooh, we can do this!
Oh no, man.
Hey, you!
The fancy's gotta be the students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't that insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, it was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a fan thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I just hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's
Today's
get
the
started.
third day of the exams. Go ahead and start. What English name for the phenomenon where you feel that your phone's vibrating? It's phantom vibration syndrome.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which of the following of the government organizations does the Fishman belong to? Imperial Household Agency.
Ooh, we can do this!
Totally didn't need to look that up. Totally. Nope. Just knew it offhand. Today's the last day of the exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy. I might start yawning now. Meow. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score. Yeah!
Hey.
The police are here again? Yeah, it seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief. Seriously? I read the same thing online. Apparently the public security is already on the move. This isn't good. It's me. There's something I wanted to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Bad. Real bad. I received word from Tomtron about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time before we have to meet though, so I'm gonna go take care of my flowers first. See you later. Let's go hang out with Haru.
What should we do?
How troubling. Do you need some help? Oh, Akira-kun, have you come up here to assist me? You heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you're wondering. It's just that there's been so much happening to me lately. You can tell me. Perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. Yeah. My source of worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the incident was, my father didn't have a will, and all of his stocks transferred to me, which means suddenly I'm the biggest shareholder in the company, over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. Are you gonna be okay?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I would actually be involved with the company business. Because of all that, I've been meeting with all sorts of various officers and lawyers and my father employed lately. They've been giving me advice on all things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear that people only want to get on my good side though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, oh, don't worry, or leave it to me, but it feels like they're really just out there being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized that I could be so distrustful of others. I'm sorry, I'm ranting about this matter. Although I feel like it has come to help me calm down a bit. The only people I'm consulted up to this point have been the employees. I think I can really need someone who's close to my age, close to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak like this sometime, other time? In turn, Al, what can I do for you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I managed to grow up a tropical fruit on the balcony of my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, and to take my mind off of everything that happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, right? Would you mind waiting here for a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but I want to try them. Do you like vegetables, Akira-kun? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think you can bring my harvest over to your cafe? It's a great idea.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure the next harvest is particularly good.
Now, shall we go?
Shall we head out over to the hideout? The start of Haru's social link flags have started.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all. Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment.
Makoto's connecting all of it.
What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
Ooh.
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct...
Oh shit. We've been played not just once, but twice.
That would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Oh no, Ryuji's just getting paranoid. Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Sounds like this is getting set up too.
You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
Looks like everyone's getting played today.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular.
Whew, things are especially not looking good.
I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with the important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must certainly be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, aren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is going to be on a much different scale. Hold on. What's this SIU thing anyways? Special Investigation Units, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard the name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is that they haven't lost a case yet against a suspect in 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. And the country is governed by law. They can't afford to ignore us any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile now too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yeah, I suspect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. Nowhere we're gonna find anything. Only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this. Everything's gonna be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they're gonna get any info on us. Ooh. Seems like the SIU director, though, seems to know a lot about it. Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. Prove your justice to society. Find the true culprit and elude the investigation team.
Let's do it.
This is... Whoa. Things are getting real serious. We're not gonna let ourselves get caught while we stand falsely accused like this. We gotta get through this no matter what it takes. Let's go sleep. Ooh, 29%. Oh man, this is getting low.
Damn Phantom Thieves.
Ew. Ew. The police are here again? How many times has it been now? Our school's gotten famous. You mean infamous. I'm wondering if the culprit's really from our school. Oh, you wouldn't believe. Aside from like a cat and a guy from another school.
Hey.
Hey, they were here today too, right? Yeah, those damn cops. Who do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there is a Phantom Thief at our school. Oh boy.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. And for various reasons, the school festival has been moved to the 25th. There's talks about canceling it, but we can just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourselves too hard. Really, on a weekday, what kind of reasons are there? With all the kind of stuff about the principal and Kobayashi this year, I guess it can't be helped. Wait, did I say Kobayashi? Kamoshida. Oh. Apparently, the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are at Sujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems like they're calling out students individually of class to speak with them. Wait, we're going to be called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. I think I'd be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try to not say much. They'll see through any lies you're trying to make. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Hey!
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Alright.
Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends the better, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
What would be the most believable lie? Maybe? Is that really true? I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
After school.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Seemed normal to me.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
I was just one
As for everyone
strong
else,
muffin.
You need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Alright.
Of course.
Ultimate Kirby fan, you finally finished your playthrough of level 99? That's cool.
Okay.
Another sleepful night.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Another 4%. Hey, at least it's kind of going down slower, maybe, kind of.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer they're gonna do this? We should really be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, change the date just because the school's all over the news. We won't get next to a Tuesday. That only makes it more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now. That's what's holding. Inconvenience, yes. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the shoot and sharing special? Yeah, it'd be really weird if the festival with low morale. Speaking of annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We have no clue what method they're using. Killing people without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, how do you think magic is in math? A magic square. The squares which adding up the numbers in any row, column, and diagonals will give you the same total. Let's look at this.
Do you know this one?
What number should be in the middle of the square to make it a magic square. 11. Okay, that's 10. With 2 squares can contain the same number. Are we counting 0 as well? Okay, so if that's no, like that has to at least so that minimum actually makes it.
This is it.
Correct.
That's a guess.
Nice going.
I'm smart. I'm a smirk cookie.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How
How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Leave it to her.
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck between a rock, hard place, and a bottomless cliff below us. So if we get unstuck, we have issues.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Really?
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
Akechi.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You try to show off. Don't get cocky, kid.
Coffee Dad.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Oh, Sojiro, you don't even know.
Well, fine.
Sojiro, you do not even know, man.
I'll just add this.
Well, I guess we can fish. Fishy. You see it, right? You like it.
Oh!
Ooh, nice winter tag.
Yes!
on, fish. You see it, right? It's right there in front of you. Come on. You want it. You want it. Come on.
Hey, hey. Nice.
Hey. We haven't caught any Guardians, but yeah.
All right.
Nice. I'll come again later. Ultimate Kirby fan Pichu tried to up smash Kirby at 110%. That can't kill. Kirby's pretty light, and Pichu's up smash is pretty good. Did we just gain a percent? Oh man.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
But it has a lot of risk.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Damn, you're real impressive.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you
Good
send me
point.
the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Yeah.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Hey. I'm too efficient with my stuff.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
This fish.
Nice. Come on, fishy. I know you want it.
Yes!
Fishing. Fishy. Come on, fishy. Yeah! I like the little rainbow effect. Yeah! Getting close. Getting so close. I can taste it. I can just munch on it. That Sylvester shall be mine. It's gotta be a good item. I mean, it's like 100,000 points. Like, come on, it has to at least be decent. Oh, we lost the percentage again. That doesn't feel nice. The 24th on Monday.
Hey.
Okay, class, let's get started.
need an answer. Nope.
Ah. Grades out. How did you do? Damn, I'm dead. Oh, look at that. Look at that top score. Looks like I'm top of the class. Nice. I sense murderous intent. Boom! Dodge like a pro. I mean, we're such a nice pro. Ugh. Catchy.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Yeah, that was the guy who was being a dick to us.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing, dude.
Yeah, standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Ultimate Fan says the players I hate the most are the ones who fully depend on items and run away from you. Then just counterplay with the items. And just chase them down. Corner them. Hunt them. Prey on them. When you get them back in the corner, go for the kill. Go for the neck. Bite them. Throw their controller out the window.
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If the Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
I can understand to catch you a little bit more. Boom! Justice! Rank 4.
Alright. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Huh. That kid's going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a good bit smarter than you. Huh. Oh, I didn't notice that I got a response from Ketchikun. He accepted the later invitation. I already knew that. Hmm? Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture's on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go during the afternoon. You want to come too, Futaba? It'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all work around together tomorrow. Sounds good. At a time like this, it's a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. Yeah, I am, thank you. It's just, I always had dreamed of walking around my school festival with my friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying my time there. Our time there. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. I'm gonna grab a drink. Be right back. Got my drink. Really watered down iced tea. Yeah. We don't really need all that much curd. Just double checking that we have the big. Yep. Let's do this. So how do you guys like fishing minigames in RPGs? I say they tend to be pretty hit or miss for me. I say this one's okay. This is an okay one. I redeemed myself. Your Golem Smash Bar is so low that you're really annoying now, Ultimate Group fan? Well,
Alright.
You're good. I know that's mean to say, but... Oh boy! That's a nice haul. But it's just, that's just something you just gotta, you know, just gotta learn to better deal with it. And the weirder stuff that comes from people online. So, yeah, essentially my advice is get good, but I don't mean like in a mean way. Like, as in just try to learn the cheese strats a bit more and like, you know, try your best to counteract them.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
The school festival in name isn't supposed to be for fun. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Well, that'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note,
Everyone leans in.
Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Is the takoyaki done?
You are so carefree. Does it mean that you have nerves of steel in any situation? Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them?
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Russian roulette!
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it. Crack my neck.
Ooh, impressive as always.
I love spicy food, honestly. Like, real life, I love spicy food.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
You audacious... Actually, no, never mind.
It's fine. It's
Quite delicious.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
He'll be shitting
Wow,
hellfire
he's
tonight.
really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
Yep.
This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No, she's not wrong. He said that. I guess we got through it all okay. But the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you. Seriously, I think I'm as tired as I am after midterms. I don't mind any of it. I just love seeing the detective gulp down that special teriyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with all of you. What do you think you're gonna do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. How about we go home and rest up? We have to deal with the Ketchikan tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Well then.
Let's do it.
Immediately sit down.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm sure it will work out. So let's get some sleep. And he just sat there all night. And now he's awake.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
Oh, I got it. Got the eye crust away.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
Lol.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Ultimate Curtain fan, how do you beat a bee spamming Greninja? If you're talking about his neutral bee, jump over it. If he jumps, do a double jump or just fast fall to under where he is. And Greninja has some time where he can't hit, and if he's using his down B, pay attention to when he's not doing anything or when he's moving slower. Once you get that sort of feel down, you kind of get when he's coming to attack you. In which case, just be ready to guard. He down smashes, then do a down air on him. Jump over him, like, jump over him, down air him. Or if you know he's gonna down smash immediately afterwards, what you do is that you go up to him, threaten his space, he'll down smash, but be out of his range of his down smash. And then he'll have delay, then you attack him. If you can't handle that, then I would recommend just practicing that a lot and just try to read your opponent more, because that's pretty much what you just have to do to beat spamming people. Is just play a bit better mechanically and just outsmart them. If you know what they're going to do, like, don't just keep falling into the same cycle over and over and over and over again. If you know that he's going to down smash, then counteract his down smash. Attack him with range, or use an item if they're on, or bait it out. Wait until the animation's over, you go hit him, and like that. It might be a bit tedious, but that's how you handle it.
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities to the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders.
Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
I'm down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
Ooh, this is
What's he
getting
planning on
real.
saying?
Honestly, I hate players who don't play on level playing field instead of smashing down or on the side to keep knocking you away off the sides over and over. They can do anything else. Well, smash attacks are literally just a player's first instinct to do something. If you want to hit them hard, use a smash attack. And if you keep getting hit by it, well, sorry to say, this might sound mean, but that's on you. Unless they're Belmont. In which case, I don't blame you.
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
That phone really knows how to cock block people.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Ooh!
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh my.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shot! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us too.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
He has the app.
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it. We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So, you admit it then?
There's really no point in not admitting it. He kind of has dirt on us.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
So you awaken to a
Guy has a
persona.
persona too?
This cat. I swear it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
I use Kirby so I don't have any long-range attacks. Kirby's up B has a small projectile. If you can copy characters like Greninja, you can copy his neutral B. Kirby gets really insane when you give him a neutral B projectile. Zelda, he can get the reflector. His back air is one of his fastest attacks, and it's probably one of the things you should be spamming. So just do a run up reverse back air and stuff.
Really? This is unbelievable, but it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
But that's probably going to cost
deal?
us.
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, There's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment.
Ultimate Kirby fan, you don't really use the copy ability a lot. Then you're misusing Kirby a lot because copy ability is what makes him viable against some matchups.
Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Still up in that break with Akechi.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Hmm? Oh no. What's going on?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
We got played 3 times, people. 3 times. Medjed, Okumura, and now Akechi. We got played 3 times.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
So basically, right now, we either accept his deal.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring.
Look what's on Sojiro's desk. Or table.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
We're making really Sojiro worried. Oh, shit. This is bad.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the
We got played by Akechi. And we might get kicked out. Ooh. How do we explain this one to the boss? Let's go with Haru. Can we just call this the oopsie part? Because I feel like that's all it is. It's just like oopsie after oopsie after oopsie.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Type some real quick.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Fluffy hair girl.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Yeah. Cause he's cute.
Oh.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Okumura-san?
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're,
I like how like he's like super awkward about it. It's like, ooh, it had to be her. Oh.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. I need to change the subject. Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself. I think it was him.
Wait.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
Oh, look how flustered she is. She's so adorable.
Is this a hot scoop?
Hot scoop.
But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much,
Blushing
Okumura-san.
beauty. The blushing beauty thief noir.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
Yeah.
I still can't believe you said that.
Couldn't ignore you.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. Just kidding. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun.
Yeah.
But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Yeah, you are a senior after all.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
The Sakura Azumi Zaiko.
I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Yeah! I'm curious what Sojiro has to say about that calling card. It's gonna be fun! Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, but I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of my head. Not just the Akechi, but the other stuff too. We'll be in deep trouble soon unless we can do something. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Here comes the plot. Oh, hey, plot.
Mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves. The sorry state of the police. Destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems
It
this
is
task was
so
too much
clear
to
he
handle
set her
for
up
someone
so easily.
young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh. One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
That didn't answer the question.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
I didn't know his face could look more smug. But it did. That's a smug ass face. Take your time. Whew, we don't have time. Loading screen. We don't have time.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up. I found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Sergio's not happy. Futaba.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Futaba!
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
You will, huh?
Hold on a sec. Yeah. You want to come in? I'll be right back. Let's go and take a bathroom break. We're back.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Sergio kind of gets it.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind.
Yeah, Sergio may be an old man, but he ain't dumb.
I thought
you could put two and two
case
together.
Kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Yeah, he's cocky, Dad.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
Sergio.
But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Sojo smart. He's a smart cookie. Sorry for keeping quiet.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I am a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious?
Oh, Sojo, my man! Coffee Dad!
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Pretty much. Well, more like 5.5.
On top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
Oh, we're just dumping everything on him.
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Coffee Dad!
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
About that. The whole setup for the storytelling is me being caught and being interrogated by Sai Nijima. Caught red-handed. We're about to catch up to where we were in the beginning of the game.
Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
Coffee Dad.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, that was an emotional roller coaster for Futaba. He almost broke down several times. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Kira was not okay. I have the feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think if that's the case, we would consider him as a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. And how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news of getting out? Who could that be? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run a little wild? But it would make sense. Wait a second, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're going to win this, no matter what. I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
My fault. It's happening because I kept the calling card. It's late already. Sojourner still awake? This is kind of awkward. Let me sleep on the sofa.
Hey! Well then.
Wait. Ooh, 21%.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
30 million?
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There's no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well...
Every time I see Sojo crack his neck, I always want to do the same. Like, yeah, crack that neck. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Coffee Dad!
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Coffee Dad.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great! wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
They're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not anybody's fault
here. It's
here.
not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji!
Ryuji's
Taking out your
pissed.
frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
We lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, but our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate.
We're already in deep water.
However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really much for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Being framed and the added bounty was just felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. Know how you feel. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed all that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to become a fan of the because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess all went straight to my head. You think?
And again,
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that made me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags. That must have been the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You can still change. Curious. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, Akira. I feel like you can think straight now. And oh, I scared Haru Futaba, didn't I? I have to apologize
See ya.
soon. See ya. Ryuji, good guy. Ryuji, bro. Broji. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. What does he think he is? Trying to boss around like that. Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the war announcements. This must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. See you all tomorrow. Reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now. Let's stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Okay. Nice.
Let's go to sleep. Are the Phantom Thieves innocent? 20%. Ooh.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop.
So we're not the ones inherently in danger at the moment, if you think about it. It could just be some random person who's just the culprit.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from an Ijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Yeah, he's not all that different.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
Yeah, that thing when she mentioned that she had the check and her main reasoning. Yeah, she'd known since then.
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark.
Yeah.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's not all.
Hmm? No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
The drugs are really starting to kick in.
It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Say he's slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond would say he's going deeper. You're almost damn near convinced. I would say 60%. Still failing.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men. You're Phantom Thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Oh, the drugs. In case you don't know, like, these scenes are caused by us not being able to remember things as well due to drugs. And since we're getting more and more further into our conversation with Sainijima, we're kind of losing strength to remember things clearly. Now, today's for the trend news. First off, the investigation is nuts, progress, blah 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 blah.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Yeah.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Urtek geekiness is coming out.
I'm so sorry. Until recently,
we're not gonna do
Toba
the
was
casino
actually
today.
Well...
I'm gonna leave the stream off for tonight. We'll do like... We'll get to the point where we gain free control again of our schedule.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
True.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Catch you, bro. A broski. Oh, hey. That's why we haven't seen any abilities from this guy. Because they're party member abilities! He's our final party member.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko.
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Anime cutscene.
Head right past there. and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
It's a casino, baby. Like a full-on casino.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Huh.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Catch his Crow.
Let's head into the
Correct.
courthouse. Now then.
One of the best dungeon themes in the game.
Okay.
Oh?
Oh, so this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct? Dude, do you plan on stealing stuff in that getup? It just means that what he thinks is a rebel what it looks like. No, does my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. I think your mask is more apt for piercing than sticking.
See.
That aside, the people in here look completely normal. We're in a flashy casino. No doubt this is a palace.
Oh.
Alright, Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, right? Does he? Yes, in addition to similar typography, cognitive beings exist based on the rules of perception. It's probably the stuff that doesn't make any sense to all fancy terms he's using, huh? In essence, since these ones look like real people, Sai's view on others is surprisingly distorted. But considering what I've seen before me, I believe it's difficult this is not actually a real casino.
But...
Not all cognitives are normal, though. In Futaba and Kumura's palaces, we have to fight them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly the ones in position of power. Is that where you have to go for every time? That's right. First for me, I'm somewhat nervous.
Hey,
Just don't slow us down, Crow. I'm not. I will not allow that to happen. Okay, it's time to head inside. Our deadline is the infiltration of November 20th. Any later, we will get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure the infiltration route before we send out a calling card as usual. So a calling card wasn't a merely for show. It's a necessary step. Would you please stop interrupting? My apologies.
Come on, let's go.
Well then, let's go. We're gonna step quickly outside for a second.
I should write something.
Save. And I'm tired. Looks like we're gonna be doing the casino tomorrow. We had lots of oopsies on the along the way here. So many oopsies. All the oopsies. So, yeah. Good night, everybody. Good night, Ultimate Kirby fan. Good night to everyone who has watched this stream, friends and stuff. Bye.